Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Minnesota Twins franchise here on MLB 15 The Show. Today, the Twins are taking on the Toronto Blue Jays here at Target Field. Twins looking to get the record over the 500 mark as they face the under 500 Toronto Blue Jays. As we're getting set, there's the Blue Jays on up: Dirk Zobers, Encarnacion, Bautista, Navarro, Donaldson, Valencia, Ramirez, and Bertie, or Bertie, however you pronounce that. But on the mound for the Twins is Tommy Milone, the very surprisingly good Tommy Milone. 7-5 with a 2.18 ERA in 107 and a third innings in 15 starts. He's looking to get his 8th win against the lefty-mashing Toronto Blue Jays, who, in at least the Twins franchise, luckily don't have Troy Tulowitzki. He's still in the Rockies. So Andy Dirks is going to step up here for the first pitch of the ball game from Milone, and it's going to be taken a cutter for strike one. Milone has him down in the count 0-2, and he gets him swinging on the curveball for strike three. So Milone is a fine start to this game as he faces Encarnacion, who hits a grounder to Santana at short. He fires to first and gets the third out for the 1-2-3 inning. So Twins go Santana, Dozier, Gonzalez, Sano, Plouffe, Vargas, Arcia, Suzuki, and Herrera for this game as they take on the former Cy Young Award winner Johan Santana. 8-5 with a 4.25 ERA and 15 starts himself in 97 and a third inning. Santana trying to revitalize his career in Toronto as he's going to face the leadoff man for the Twins, Danny Santana, who leads the Twins in stolen bases with 14 bags swiped, as he looks to see the first pitch from Santana, which he takes high for ball one, and runs the count full on Santana here as he's going to take that circle change. Just misses off the black for ball four. So Santana on first base as Santana goes to second base, but ball hits Dozier, so the Twins have two men on here in the first inning as they're looking to strike early here. Carlos Gonzalez pops out, so now it's Miguel Sano's job to drive in some runs, but he hits a chopper to the second baseman on short on a first for the double play. So the Twins get their first two batters on base, but the 3 and 4 hitters of Gonzalez and Sano cannot drive them in. As Josh Donaldson deep fly ball to left field, but luckily it's foul, and it got way up there in that building. If you saw that, saw those fans trying to catch that ball, but Oswaldo Arcia takes his slider to left field, and it is gone. Oswaldo Arcia, who does not have the best attributes against lefties, but manages just to go with that slider the opposite way, and it finds its way into the seats as Arcia doing what Cargo and Sano cannot do earlier, drive in some runs. As Bertie now up, as lays down a bunt here, and that's going to be Toronto's first of the ball game, a bunt to break up Milone, setting down the first 8 men in the ball game. So Andy Dirks is up, and a curveball is hit to the shortstop Santana. He gets it on a Dozier at second base for the easy out, and out of that inning. So Gonzalez now up. He's got 2 men on with 1 out, kind of the same situation he was faced with earlier, and Gonzalez does not deliver. Double play ball, so Gonzalez and Sano both hit into double plays here early on the ball game, but Milone doing his thing. He gets that slow chopper right back to him, fires it on a Vargas for the easy out. Oswaldo Arcia, he homered earlier in the ball game. He's up now with a chance to drive in some runs, and he's going to go into the left center field gap. That's going to go all the way to the wall. That's going to be extra bases. So they're going to wave in the man from third, and nope, going to hold him up there. Would have been thrown out, but Arcia already 2 RBI in the ball game. So now Kurt Suzuki, he starts against lefties, and he's going to hit it to Donaldson, who dives, but Donaldson recovers, throws on a first base, just barely gets Suzuki in time. But a run does come across. So now Josh Donaldson is up, and Josh Donaldson takes this one up the middle. Base hit for Donaldson, as Herrera has some issues with it in center field, but Donaldson does not advance, probably wouldn't have been able to. So 2 outs in the inning now, and strike 3. Jose Ramirez goes down looking on the changeup as Malone keeps his shutout intact. Miguel Sano up 3-1, and Sano works the walk right there. Sano doing a nice job there, outsmarting the veteran Santana. So now Trevor Plouffe is up here, 2 men on, with 2 out, a chance to give the Twins an even bigger lead. And Plouffe doing just that, down the middle fastball. And Plouffe knows what to do with that thing, rips it into the left field seats there for a 3-run homer. So Sano able to extend the inning, taking pitches, being smart. Extending the inning for Trevor Plouffe, and he delivers with a 3-run homer. 6-0 now for the Minnesota Twins as they have a very comfortable lead here. And with Malone pitching the way he is, Blue Jays might be out of this ball game, but we'll have to see. The 1-2 on Ben Zobrist. He's going to take this to second base as Dozier dives and doesn't get it, and then he just kind of stands there and stares off into space. I don't know what he was doing there. He's looking in the stands at somebody. So Danny Santana's got to come all the way from his shortstop position to get the ball, and Zobrist gets into second base. A very odd double for Ben Zobrist. Probably never going to see that happen ever again. But Malone recovers from Dozier's daydreaming and gets the out of Encarnacion to end that threat. So Danny Santana's up with a man on second base, and he's going to hit a single through the left side. He gets on base here. Runners at the corners now. 2 outs for Brian Dozier. And Dozier takes this one into center field. This ball is back. Does it have enough? And it does. Brian Dozier, 3-run jack over that that high wall out there in right center off of Marco Estrada. Dozier not the best against righties, but he will occasionally be able to do his job against them, get some hits. So now Jose Bautista up, and he sneaks that one past Danny Santana as Bautista's going to get into second base with a double on a ball that probably Santana should have made a play on, but just handcuffed him right there. So now Diana Navarro is up, and Navarro's going to hit this one into center field, and it is going to fall, and Bautista's going to be waved in from third as he's going to score easily on that one. So no shutout for Tommy Malone, as now Alex Meyer's in the ball game, and Meyer throws a pitch that gets by Suzuki, but Suzuki fires it into third base and gets Navarro in the nick of time. Plouffe with a very nice tag on that one as well. Nabs Navarro at third base just in the nick of time, and now it's just a lazy fly ball into center field as Herrera has that one for the 3rd out of the inning. So the Blue Jays don't get any more runs on the board. Top 8 now. Alex Meyer still in the ball game. Meyer and Graham have switched spots because Meyer has been struggling a ton in the starting rotation, a ERA over 5, so Twins decided it was time to give Graham a chance, switch Meyer to long relief, see how he does, and if he can get his stuff back. But Brian Dozier off of one leg. Look at that. Nice play there by Dozier. So now we are here with Navarro up and Navarro down. The ball game is over. The Minnesota Twins come away with the win in this one over the Toronto Blue Jays 9-1. So that's the end of this one. Make sure to like the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe for more Minnesota Twins franchise and other MLB 15 The Show related content. And until next time, guys, I am out as Tommy Malone. Sorry, Oswaldo Arcia is going to be your player of the game. Thought it was going to be Malone. It's Arcia. Anyway, guys, I'm out.